What's up guys, Bloodshed here. Today we're talking season 27 seasonal theme, release date, and I'm going to talk about a few other changes that we got today. Don't forget to like the video as it does help the channel grow immensely, so thank you for that. The season 27 theme, if you don't know what it is, I have an in-depth video right here, season 27 themed explained. Me and Dave Chappelle get together and explain the theme to you if you don't know. I'll put it in the description of the video or you can check the channel for that. But what it is you can basically make an item in ancient, and each class has 3 different unique legendary powers to choose from, so it definitely does shake up the meta, shake up the gameplay, shakes up a lot of things. The light beckons for your faithful return to Sanctuary. Season 27, the light's calling will begin August 26th at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So it's kind of like what we thought based on the PTR lead time. Here is the Cosmetic Rewards. You get a brand new portrait and a pet. Let me zoom in a little bit. You're probably gonna lose some polygons here, some resolution, but you get a better view of the pet. The pet's cool, man. One thing I always say is that they give us these weirdo pets that you wouldn't even think of, right? It could have just been a puppy, but no, it's like a zombie wolf, like puppy thing, right? It couldn't have just had 2 eyes. It looks like it has 1 eye, maybe. It couldn't have just had all of its fur. It couldn't have just been cute. Now it's holding an arm with the sword in the arm, right? So a lot of them are weird. Like we had the lizard in the jar thing and then the Book of Cain. So props to the devs for not just doing cookie cutter ass types pets. It's interesting. I like it. And then the portrait frame is probably a little bit more cookie cutter, but it looks kind of like a covenant or some shit from World of Warcraft. They also said that the rewards from season 15 are returning. So let's find those rewards. So you get this portrait frame and you get the hand pet. This hand pet's one of my favorite ones, but I'm gonna be honest, every time I use this, I always have really, really bad luck, I feel. Like dying or bad RNG. I don't know if it's me or if I believe in the voodoo or what. Season 27 Conquests are going to include Sprinter, Avrita Avarice, Boss Mode, Worlds Apart, The Thrill, and Superhuman. I don't know why they laid them out like this. I guess it makes it more exciting to read it from a paragraph. And then He-Man, Masters of the Universe, Grayskull. Here are the Haedrigs gifts if you don't know. I also have a best start video I put out like 3 weeks ago, like going over each of the sets and making build guides for all of them. Each class has chapters down below, and then there's actually a build. So you can see what build I was using for everyone. Like I have no gear, nothing on here. I'm simulating like the worst case scenario. Obviously you would have legendaries and all that stuff. So, and I explained my thought process for each one, like if you're gonna play Crusader or anything like that, it's just all laid out here for you guys. For those of you that have been keeping up with the patch notes, yeah, they increased the drop rate of Angelic Crucibles, which is the item that makes it angelified. So that's good. They were pretty rare before that, so hopefully that does help the drop rate. Here's some Crusader changes. One of my favorite ones was Fist of Heavens. I feel like it was slept on in the community. Like I was one of the only people that loved this thing, man. And now it's even better. Every 2 seconds, call down Fist of Heavens on a random nearby enemy. And it does scale off of your Fist of Heaven damage and all your stuff. After casting Steed Charge, this effect occurs more rapidly for 5 seconds. So this is gonna make the Fist of Heaven speed build with the pony just amazing. So if you don't know, again, we have top speed build video where you can find it. This is what it looks like. Basically, when you're on your pony, you're still shooting out Fist of Heavens. So now it happens twice as often, or it just says more. We don't actually know how much. So this is gonna be bonkers. I was already getting like 2-minute 100 GR 100s and like 1.5 minute T16s with like really low gear, not optimal setup. So one of my favorite speed, look at that, just getting destroyed. A storm is coming when you're running with your pony, okay? Again, top speed build video on my channel. I'll try to link all this in the description of this video though. This wasn't on the PTR, this changed specifically, so we don't know how good it's gonna be. So we have to test it and see. What does more rapidly mean? Does it mean every second instead of every 2 seconds? I don't know, we'll have to find out. They also changed the visual effect on that. Not all the changes are in red, so I might miss a few here and there. This is just me kind of covering blanket changes. I might go into detail in a future video. The Archangels no longer cast Condemn or Consecration immediately upon being summoned. If you played the PTR, you know that they were basically broken and being abused, and all the satyrs were doing 150s, so it kind of ruined the results across the board. the Archangel's damage has been reduced by 33% of its previous value. That's why it's hard for me specifically to do tier lists, because things just change dramatically and you don't know what's going to stick or not stick, right? Looks like they did not buff Wave of Light, which was absolutely shocking. This is like an easy, Laud Wave of Light is like an easy GR 120 speed build where pretty much nobody can do it as fast as Wave of Light as of right now. Again, we haven't been able to test all the new changes, but this is absolutely bonkers build, god tier. The devs must play Monk, which it's fine, I guess. This is a nice welcome change. All Way of the 100 Fist combo punches use the second stage combo punch, but now they added, you do 2% damage up to 350 stacks, so that's 700% damage increase to Gen Monk, or however you want to swing it. You could even probably use it in the speed build to do a little bit more damage as you're running around punching through. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Added a visual effect to indicate the area where monsters are pulled in by piranhas for the Witch Doctor ability. Very nice. I'm pretty sure they're gonna fix the bug Bogadile rune for sure as well, even though it's not highlighted red here. I think they mentioned that. This change I don't like, but maybe it's better for the game. You guys can tell me in the comments down below. They've been changing the Guardian set for the whole PTR back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And now it looks like they put the damage on the 3-piece, which sucks because I was playing a Firebird build with the 2-piece. So if you don't know, this 100% base strength, dexterity, intelligence, and all that was on the 2-piece. So then you could have like lots of tankiness, survivability, damage on a 2-piece and not need to carry Ring of Royal Grandeur. I'm sure there's people that would still use this setup, maybe like supports or even maybe main push builds. But yeah, this kind of destroyed my Firebird build, so I have to rework it just a tit. If you want to let us use it, then make it auto learn at the blacksmith at level 70. Then at least every season we can build it right away and have some fun with it. But again, there might still be some builds that use it. It's just like, I love not having to have to carry Ring of Royal Grandeur every damn time, you know. Armor of the Akan set got completely reworked. It's very fun, really awesome. I will have some gameplay footage for you if you haven't seen it in other videos that I put out. Basically, they made it stronger by increased phalanx damage, like on your gear, now buffs the phalanx. And then the Enforcer gem buffs the phalanx. So if you don't know the build, they kind of apply Condemn, kind of like how Firebird minions would apply combustion stacks. So now they get affected by the damage of like a pet gem. So they should be jumping up some tiers here. And then with the phalanx damage and everything, I'm curious to test it. The good thing is when we get the patch, which is always, by the way, some people think it's not true, but we always get the patch before the season goes live. We won't have the seasonal theme, but we'll have this change, since this rework for the Akan set is actually going to be part of the game forever. So like on that Tuesday or Wednesday, we'll be able to test all the phalanx damage and how it works together before the season goes live, which is great. The same thing with Trigul got buffed, and that's going to be part of the base game now, so you can test Trigul and other changes. They took Meteor off of DMO. Like I said in my patch note video, why the hell would you not just play DMO? And they took it off. So, okay. Changed some stuff with Crown of Primus. Also, you might not have noticed it because it wasn't in red. I didn't notice it at first, and it makes me think what else is slipped in here, or what is undocumented that we didn't see, because we haven't had a chance to log into the new PTR because they took the PTR down. Anyway, Mempo of Twilight, bring back old school Mempo. Meteor Shower rune is now applied to all casted meteors, which means we're always going to be raining showers down here, and deals 300 to 400% increased damage. So we'll be able to play with this again when the patch comes before the PTR. So expect some adjustments to tier lists or to builds and all that stuff. They added a lot of changes this season to different things, and I can't wait to get back in it. But that's it. That's your quick overview of the rewards, the Haedrigs, the what's happening on the Diablo side of things. What do you guys think about all the changes? What do you think about the release date? Should we got a more of a warning, you know, so people could take time off work and plan their lives? A lot of us do love Diablo still, and we love getting ready for new season launches. Nothing like a fresh start. I'm even excited for the fresh WoW servers to release. Unfortunately, it looks like it might be next week, the WoW Fresh servers, the same week of the season. I don't know why they keep doing it, but what are you going to do, huh? That's going to be all for me today. This is the Bloodshed, and I'm out of here. Peace.